What the
Nice.
Look at that CodPiece.
What'd you call it?
A CodPiece?
Like,
Is that not the term? Not like fish.
well, I never heard. I just call it jockstrap or a cock
think
shield.
CodPiece is a term.
Codpiece?
I think that's a term.
I've never heard of this before.
Okay, ready?
Cade and Joaquin in the morning.
And welcome back to Bat.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Yeah, it wasn't funny. I jumped off of that thing. Welcome back to Batman, everyone. I jumped off of that.
How do you just know this shit, dude?
I know
How do you
language.
just know this
I just
shit?
know what things
This
are
is like-
called.
Bro, this was used in the 15th century. How do you know this? How do you know this? Are you a time traveler?
I've heard the term before. It's used
From what?
movies.
Were you at the Knights of the Round Table?
Yeah, me and Sir Lancelot, we fucked so many women. We went across the countryside, slaying dragons, slaying poon,
Look at this one.
and eating. What the fuck? Can you send that to me? Why is there a dog there? What's that dog doing? He's like,
What's the dog doing?
That dog is saying you should never wear this.
It's like an orange.
It is.
He has a tangerine above his ween.
Well, that's how you keep it fresh. Back in those
The
days,
citrus?
if you wanted to make sure that your penis didn't get scurvy, you had to keep an orange on it.
I wonder what citrus feels like inside the penis.
I bet bad. As someone who has had their penis swell up to the size of a golf ball, I am gonna say citrus feels bad.
Well, why did? What the, oh, send me that, by the way.
Well, I didn't remember.
Why'd you text me?
Look, we record the show so infrequently. It's coming to an end, as we discussed last session.
If that's even in the footage.
Well, we're gonna put it out so that they're getting a preview of what the podcast is.
You gonna
early.
fucking animate it or something, or like?
I'm just gonna draw something probably, and it'll be like 4 frames, and it'll cycle.
It's all stick figures. You use stick figures to make 20 frames.
Oh, we were at the end. Look at his dick. Just look how much it comes off his body.
I don't like this.
I don't like the dick piece. You know what this is? Ladies. It's always good to, instead of creating new material, recycle your old stuff.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
I just understood why we kept saying ladies.
Because there's women?
Yeah. I thought you were just doing it because it went with the beat and
Have
it was
you
funny. Swear
Not
to God.
understood that? That's 4 years ago.
Yep.
You haven't understood that for 4
Remember
years.
though, I was more of an idiot 4 years
That's
ago
true.
than I am now.
And
so.
now you can count to 10.
Okay, it's a little ambitious here, all right? It's actually 7, but let's just relax on the 10 here, okay? What do you...
I just remember when we started this series again and we had to digitally buy this game. I think I see it right now. I think I see it on the floor. Behind the CRT. Is that the game? Oh, it's Gentleman Broncos. Horrible film where a man gets shit on by a snake. Oh my god. I was about to be like, really? How do you just like have something and then all of a sudden it's gone after you put it directly back in the place? This guy needs some fucking proactive. Oh my god, guy. You need a moisturizer.
He needs a full detox.
He
He needs a juice cleanse.
He needs a spa day.
He needs a
Him and
really
Talia?
good juice cleanse.
Yeah. Have you ever done a juice cleanse?
Fuck that. That
Okay.
sounds awful.
What does
Everyone I've ever heard who's done a juice cleanse says the entire time they want it to die.
Yeah, because there's no liquid. There's
It's
only
only
liquid.
liquid.
Yeah, I reversed it in my brain. You literally. I feel like that's constant diarrhea.
Yeah.
What does it do? Does it just make you?
It literally just cleans out your body. It gets all like the funk and toxicity that's been sitting inside like your gut and all that shit out.
Can you only drink certain fluids, or is it? Can you have like grape juice?
Well, it depends on. Usually, it's certain types of juices because it depends on like the antioxidants in it and
Is a smoothie a
The
juice,
vitamins
or
and
can you
shit.
not have a smoothie?
if it's like a water-based smoothie, I think you can have it. Yeah.
That's not.
Because I mean, like if it's like a smoothie, you usually have what people have with yogurt. You couldn't have it.
Oh,
I don't think because that'd be a dairy product.
but what about the fruit?
It's a juice cleanse.
Yeah, but
Juice is made out of fruit.
did you like cashews? Could you eat cashews? Those come from a fruit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's this old Tobuscus song. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. Why would it tell me to do the sword dodge and then have me immediately not have to do it? There's this old Tobuscus song where there's I don't remember what the fuck it's about, but there's a long section at the end where he's just going, did you know that cashews come from a fruit?
I gotta look this up now. This is literally blowing my mind. Unlike many other nuts and seeds, the cashew grows outside the fruit instead of inside.
What is this voice you chose?
With a kidney-shaped drupe that hangs at the end of a cashew's apple base, according to research at University of California, Davis.
What's a drupe?
It's like it hangs to the bottom. It's drooping.
Hanks?
It's hangs.
Oh, it hangs. I was like, is that how Tom Hanks got his last name? It hangs? I'm gonna die.
They're from apples.
What?
The cashew apple.
Is that like a Crabtree apple? Oh, that's how you do that.
What?
Not a Crabtree apple. What's that?
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Ready?
Ooh, yeah.
However, cashew apples are not actually fruits in a scientific sense. The real fruit of the cashew is the kidney-shaped formation growing at the end.
So the thing that the cashew is more fruit than the thing that it comes from?
Yeah. I'll show it to you, which makes it more... I'm sending it to you. Which makes it more backwards because if you look at it, it's literally attached to an apple.
The green?
The green. That's the cashew.
The little elf hat?
Yep.
That's what the cashew is?
But it hangs from it, though. So
do you only get one cashew each
per
time?
fruit, yes. That's what it looks like from what I'm reading.
Why nuts are fucking bad for the environment.
They're so good, though.
Yeah, but I think almonds or walnuts.
Oh, sorry. Drupus is the fruit name.
Drupus?
That looks like Drupus or Drupes?
I can't see. I would say that's Drupe. Because that looks French.
Are harvested and become what we are known as cashew nut. In their raw form, the outer layer of the fruit contains multiple toxins. Oh my god, wow. Toxin similar to poison ivy on the outside of a cashew.
Shit.
Before it's like taken apart and cleaned and all that shit.
The cashew is as poisonous as... I guess it's not poisonous, but...
It's the skin around like before it's ripped apart, I guess.
Imagine just going onto like a cashew farm and just rubbing that shit all over you. Like, ooh, I'm so itchy.
Before you said that, did you think that'd be funny? I'm sorry, that was really mean.
I didn't think it'd be funny because I was gonna do a whole bit and then I got distracted by this fucking dumb.
Because it just ended. I'm like, is that really what like?
that was the extent of the bit.
Like that was the comedy you decided right there.
It was just, ooh, I'm itchy. Imagine if that's what we thought comedy was, though. Like at this point in our careers of talking and trying to be funny, it'd be like, I'm a little itchy.
I mean, it's not far off.
I think that we're much better than that. Remember when I said you could count to 10 and I was wrong?
That's pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. We're experts.
Oh, is it confirmed that Ra's al Ghul is what's it called? He's a they them.
Gay?
No. Wow. No. They them. Jesus.
I didn't. What are you talking about?
He said you cannot defeat us.
We're fighting a swarm.
Yeah, but these are all Ra's al Ghuls.
I mean, I don't think. Do they them people also refer to themselves as us?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so, because us is plural.
Because they're not me. And
yeah, they are. Why wouldn't they be me?
Because they identify as they them.
That doesn't
How is it not me?
Because why would that make?
I don't know. I don't get it. Like what? Like what?
They're still me. That's not. It doesn't disqualify them from being called me. That's like if I went by pterodactyl and I was like, but I don't go by me.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But okay.
They're not. They don't become plural.
If Ra's al Ghul said you will not defeat me, then okay. But he said you won't defeat us.
Because there's multiple things, and he might have also been referring to the League of Shadows as a whole.
So if a they them person refers to they them, wouldn't they be? Like, what would they say you won't defeat me?
Yeah,
still?
They're not a person anymore.
I'm not saying they're not a person. Okay, you are taking this. I did not say they're not a person.
Ninja stars.
I was not saying they're not a person.
But like that, I don't understand why you think they wouldn't.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. That's why I'm asking this. I don't know. What would they consider themselves as?
They them doesn't make it so that they aren't an like they could. If they told you a story, they could, oh, I went to the store the other day, and you'll never guess what I saw there. Jerry Bruckheimer.
Who the fuck is that?
I think that's a movie producer. I don't know why he's who popped in my head. Oh, the sword.
Okay, so why'd you roll that way? Like, isn't there a thing where someone identifies as multiple people or like multiple things? Am I wrong?
I don't know what that is. Are you talking about DID?
What?
Dissociative identity disorder? Where you
because like, I've seen things people refer to themselves as us, so I guess that'd be that.
I don't
split kind of thing.
I don't know what. I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is.
Like split.
Yeah, but I don't. that's not the same as going by they them pronouns. Cause like, dear friend of the show, Isaac's partner goes by they them pronouns.
Huh?
I think so.
What?
I think so.
Never aware of this. I've said her multiple times.
Yeah, I did one time, and then I was corrected into they them because I was unaware. At
Never
the time.
never knew this.
I think I'm right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But I remember we were doing something, and they were like, I'm they them, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
I had no not rhyme or reason. That's the wrong word. Well, that's disrespectful.
I had no rhyme or reason. I was there all jolly and holly. I was like, ooh. But
Tally all cool, bro. God.
Very attractive. Also, much more tan than her father.
Look at him. He's like 7,000 years old.
700.
He looks 1,000 years old.
No.
He looks 7,000 years old.
In most canons, he's 600 to 700 years old. Something that I people never think about, or I've never really thought about until recently. Who is Talia's mom?
Probably just some random, like, prostitute.
Yeah, but like, you have to think, A, how did he get in contact with that person? B, what was that process like? C, how old is Talia? Because I don't think she's ever been in the Lazarus pit.
Oh, wow. She's 150.
Oh, I was wrong. I was hoping you were going to she's 28. I was like, oh, she's a spry chicken. That's not a term. Also, if she was 28, that would mean that Batman had sex with her to have Damian when she was 16, which is not cool.
I mean, he had sex with Barbara, so.
No, that doesn't count. It's not canon. Also, she was in college, at least. As you are aware, Joaquin, I love the OC. 600 years, he says. In season 3 of the OC, which I have just hit, and I didn't think about this before the first time I watched it. I'm watching it through again with my mom. There's a character named Taylor Townsend who eventually becomes a very good character, but the first thing she ever does is be in a relationship with the dean of discipline at the harbor school, who is an adult. And she's a senior, which could mean she's 18, but most likely she's not.
What year, how far are they into her senior year?
It's at the start.
I mean, she's
17, and I was like, oh my god.
16.
I know, but it's still pedophilia.
Nah, if they consent.
I think that it is.
No.
Right?
If they consent to it, it's not pedophilia.
If you consent to being killed by another person, is that still murder?
I think you have a DRA.
What is that?
And DNR, possibly.
What are you talking
Do
about?
not resuscitate. Like, I want to die. You can write down. You can, legally through, you go to a place, say, I want someone to kill me, legally.
Oh, isn't that only in Finland or whatever, though?
No, it's here in America.
That's in America?
There's a place in California where you go and do it.
Oh, my God.
Where they go and, if you're old, if you're old or have, a bad, what's it called?
Bad back.
Disease or something, you can say, I want you to kill me. In a very nice...
You go in and you're like, I got the COVID cold, I'd like you to end me.
Yeah, in a nice... They don't, put you in a fucking, bag over your head and put a bullet through you.
They don't suffocate you.
They put on, some Frank Sinatra, lay you in bed, and give you a thing of whiskey and hook you up to the fucking IV where shit will kill you.
It's just, the room was completely black. I killed you, she killed me back. That's not Frank. Who sings that? I don't actually give a shit.
Okay, wow. That was so aggressive.
Well, I immediately was like, my dad likes that song, I don't care. Do I have to walk all the fucking way out of here?
Man, it really suck. Well, real quick, it really suck if I get canceled for what I was asking earlier.
I don't think because you weren't being
I was legit.
You were asking a legitimate question.
Yeah, in misinterpretation. But, people nowadays are just a bunch of baby back pussies. Okay. You get offended by everything.
Well,
that's a factual statement.
This is the part where you're going to get in trouble, though.
Am I wrong? You're going to tell me that people are not more sensitive than they were 15 years ago.
15 years ago, the internet didn't exist.
It did.
In 2005, the internet was a lot around.
To an extent, yeah. My parents had MySpaces.
Your parents were on MySpace?
Yeah.
Did they know Tom?
Tom King?
No, MySpace Tom, the guy who made MySpace. Everybody's favorite creator of an internet
I think they
platform.
went to preschool with them.
They went to preschool with Tom?
I'm looking up when MySpace came out. 2003. So yes, 2005, 15 years ago, it was a thing. Netflix was invented in 1997.
Yeah, because it used to be DVD.com.
Yeah.
I remember when I first found Netflix, and, okay, well, there goes your phone, and my immediate thought was, how is this better than television?
Because you can get any movie you want in 3 to 7 business days.
Yeah, and I was like, I could just go to Blockbuster.
Yep.
I was a very late adopter. of streaming, because we didn't fucking get on that until way into the normal time.
Like 2 years ago?
Yeah, I was living like the Amish until about 2 years ago. Much like the Amish do, I would exclusively watch whatever was on cable. Because as everyone knows, recently Amish people decided to no longer live like the pioneers and instead started living like it's 1995.
You might get canceled for that.
Why?
Because you're affecting a religious, not affecting, disrespecting a religious, what the fuck is the word? Not caveat. That's not the right word.
Not the right word. Fuck.
Belief, I guess?
Well, look, guys,
It's confirmed Cade hates the Amish.
One time I did see a bunch of Amish people at the aquarium, and I'm always confused because I don't understand why they can go into like normal cities and be like, I'm at the aquarium right now looking at dolphins. Like, what are the rules?
They just can't use things with technology.
The aquarium is filled with technology that wouldn't be around the Amish times.
I think it's like Christianity, where there's different times of like versions of it. Like maybe some can't use it, but I think from things I've seen, they can borrow. Like they can't own technology. But
hey, can I borrow your house that's filled with smart technology?
They can borrow a tractor from a separate farmer.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen that before. I'm not positive though.
Well, if I offended the Amish, I am sorry, but you will never see this video.